Okay, I'm the last speaker, so don't worry, I will not take much time, but I will try to attend the most important part of MSMEs business and MSMEs growth, and of course the importance of we MSMEs to build India and moving forward with the technology and the innovations required for MSMEs to grow further. So let me start with the statistics. MSME always contribute much for the growth of India. So if you look at the MSME contribution, 29% of India's GDP is being contributed by MSMEs. Huge amount of growth contribution by MSMEs. It contributes 50% of India's exports. MSMEs contribute almost 50% of India's export, and MSME has given employment opportunities for 11 crore. Now it is going upward to 15 crore employment across India given by MSME sector, which we people are representing. A huge amount of contribution for building a new India. Now look at the lighting MSME's contribution. We don't stop only contributing to the GDP, only contributing to the export, not only contributing for the employment. Instead, we are saving billions of units of power every year by bringing in technology upgradation. We are working constantly on sustainability part and getting new and new energy saving concept into our lighting industry. So billions of kilowatt hour is being saved by lighting MSMEs. And we contribute for carbon reduction. Most of the corporates and India as together is working for carbon neutral by 2030. And MSMEs are contributing much for carbon neutral by saving a lot of carbon emission by giving energy efficiency products. Now, it's not only for illuminating India, but for the better lifestyle and but for the performance and safety of every individual is something Indian lighting MSMEs are working for. And it's a remarkable achievement so far we could contribute for the growth of Indian economy. Okay, now let's look at the evolution of light and the opportunities associated with those evolution. Look at that lamp, filament lamp era. It was giving very, very less opportunities for the luminaire manufacturers because there was no luminaire at all, yes or no? It was simple bulb and there was only a holder as accessories. At the most there was a spinning reflector which was used with the incandescent lamp. There was no much opportunities for the MSME sector or lighting entrepreneurs to do business in lighting. Now with the transition, with the evolution from incandescent lamp to CFL and FTL lamp, lot of opportunities has come up for MSME sector. What was that opportunity? MSME started making lot of luminaires to accommodate this lamp source, which was CFL and FTL and induction and HIDs, so-called old lamp source. There was a requirement for variety of luminaires which MSME got into picture. MSME started making, so-called choke putties, so-called aluminium ported bella. I am in this industry since the 30 years and I am really proud of it. And there is a saying in lighting, there is no exit door in lighting. Once you are under, you are there only. So I have seen the transition of making that ported bellas of, J lamination by using a hammer and aluminium winding, a manual winding machine and all. So this transition has given lot of opportunity for ballast manufacturers, for luminaire manufacturers, for wiring accessories manufacturers, for reflector, diffuser, glass, lowers and many other things. Look at the transition and opportunity. After the bulb era, CFL and T5 and FTL era has given opportunity, bundle of opportunity for MSME sector to start the business. Now it doesn't stop there. Look at the next transition, which is the LED era, where we are into. LED SMDs and LEDs, COBs, and now people are talking about driver on board, and so many things in technology has come up. Now, what is the opportunity associated with this LED era? Lot of opportunities. The first thing I would like to highlight is the PCB and the LED population. You know, if you look at the previous era, light source was manufactured by certain, specific manufacturers only. Light source, because it was very complicated manufacturing process. It was not the cup of tea for a, small scale manufacturer. But now, with LED in place, light source is also associated with MSME manufacturing. So it gave opportunity for PCB, LED driver. Now if you look at LED driver, I specifically mentioned electronics manufacturing. This has become a major role in lighting industry now. Electronics started taking part in lighting industry. It was not the case. It was not the case. If you look at the exhibitors over here, you can see a lot of electronic and component manufacturers came into picture because of this transition from CFL to LED, my dear friends. It given opportunity to many manufacturers to come into picture. Of course, luminaire manufacturing is also an opportunity which is continued. Now, there come the challenges. There come the challenges. With the flexibility of LED, lot of challenges came into picture. The first challenge itself is the flexibility. When you give n number of flexibility options, people started asking for anything and everything. There was only 40 watt tube light and 20 watt tube light, and we were happy. There was only two bellas, 40 watt bellas, 20 watt bellas, 13 watt CFL, 18 watt CFL. We were happy. Today, if you look at thousands of LED driver, not matching any current, not matching any voltage, there was only 40 watt and 20 watt. Remember that those days, we were happy. Today, to make a replacement, you need to first find the current and voltage matching first. And you start searching for that current and voltage. Somebody is saying, I am making a lower current, higher voltage. Somebody is saying, I am making a higher current and lower voltage. And poor manufacturer and assemblers, they are confused. Poor users, they are confused. So with this flexibility, lot of challenges in terms of component selection has come up. And what is outcome? What is outcome? An LED chip of specific value or specific wattage is available at 2 rupees as well as 20 paisa. The same LED is available at 2 rupees as well as 20 paisa. Of course, there are parameters different, but it looks like same. It is consuming same power. It says it's all 0.5 watt or 0.2 watt or 1 watt, but it comes at 2 rupees as well as 20 paisa. And the selection made so complicated because of this flexibility. And you know what is the outcome? The outcome is the price war. The outcome is the price war, and everybody is fighting each other, not doing value engineering, just doing the cross cut by cutting corners. You know, if you are able to give a 2x2, I got shock of my life last week when I was discussing with some of the people who manufacture 2x2s and all. I was just thinking about the price variations which has come up few 100 rupees to such a lower price. You know, people started managing the price. And there was a report made by a consortium of banks which says, like Shobhan Bhai was addressing here, LED is having a huge potential. LED is growing at a CAGR of more than 15% to 20%. Next to 15 years, LED is having a tremendous growth which is predicted. But that report was saying as a conclusion, in a bold letter, very few make money in LED. And that's a fact. You will agree. You will agree as an MSME, when people are fighting each other, the outcome is, when you look at your balance sheet, you will be running the business, but at the end of the day, you may not be making much money. And that's a fact today MSME is facing. We will look into that. We will look into that and we will try to find a solution. We are not going to leave this hall without finding the solution. I am there with you. Now, let's look at the winning strategy. If you take the MSME, lighting MSME as a whole, I can name 4 to 5 companies or 5 to 10 companies, those who have already gone to the winning stage. And I'm sure you also must be knowing the name. I don't want to name them here. They are MSMEs, but they are at the winners level. They already took a strategic jump from that, red ocean to blue ocean. You know what they did? It's very interesting to learn their winning strategy. You know what they did? They took a strategic jump by doing so. We all were stuck in Me Too product. 98% of MSME today, 98% of lighting MSME today are stuck in Me Too product. What is Me Too? Hey, come on. If you are giving 2x2 at 700 rupees, I am there to give at 400 rupees. Me Too. If you are giving street light, I am there to give street light with 1 more year warranty. Me Too. Most of the MSMEs are in this category of Me Too. And if you are still stuck at the Me Too category, remember, it's high time for us to change from this category to next category. And I would select some of the winners as this volume selling OEM products category. There are many winners, those who have entered from Me Too, they were at Me Too, but then they went into a high amount of volume selling OEM product. Trust me, my dear friends, they are making money only because of the volume today. Only because of the volume today. If that volume is not sustained for years, they also will fall into the same category of Me Too and not getting any benefit out of it. Now, who are the real winners? Who are the real winners in MSME? The real winners are those who are already working at a USP product and USP segments. What are USP products? There should be some unique selling point in your products. Unique selling point. Something different from your competitor. Something different from your competitor. Not the cost reduction. Something different in your product. And they are the winning people. They are the one who already took that step of making USP product and they went into the winning strategy jump category. Now there is another category who are already at the topmost winning level is those who are working on the latest emerging product. Emerging product is the future product. If you look at Europe, if you look at US, or if you look at any other western part of the country where developments are happening in a big way, you must closely watch the development over there. So they are into emerging technology product which is going to come in India in next few years. So we must be ready with that emerging technology product. So my dear friend, if you really want to shift from Me Too to next segment, here is a strategy. Here is a strategy. Please start working on your knowledge upgradation. Please start working on talent acquisition. MSMEs always think the entire industry is working around the CEO or proprietor only. And he feel like that I am the champion, I am the only one who know everything. But it is the right time to go for talent acquisition, my dear friends. Because there is a ceiling of complexity for every professional. That ceiling of complexity means you know what you know and there are so many things which you don't know. Right? You must agree to that part. And if you don't know something about the technology and industry, it is right time for you to acquire the talent. Without that, your industry will not grow, my dear friends. So the talent acquisition and innovations are required in MSME. One major thing MSMEs today lagging is lack of innovation. Not even trying to get the knowledge. Not even trying to look out, try something different. They take a lot of resistance. They don't want to get into the innovation part. But my dear friends, if you are really into lighting and if you are looking for next 15, 20 years existent in this industry, please start working on innovation. Without innovation, an MSME cannot succeed in future. And you will be always out. You will be always out from this industry very soon. If you want to get into emerging technology product, technology acquisition is required in terms of technology partnership or anything. So this was all about the winning strategy. Those who are already working on the growth path, they are growing from growth path number 1 to growth path stage number 2. Now let's look at the customer demands also. What the customer is demanding, because all our industry, all our business is totally related to customer demand. I would say you will find 4 types of customer in India. The first type of customer is low cost preferred customer. They only look at the price. They only look at the price. The lowest price they get from any manufacturer, they will go for that manufacturer only. And these days there is another category of customers who are getting very popular, my dear friends. They are looking for reliable suppliers. They are looking for reliable product. What do you mean by reliable product? Because when I buy a low cost product, I know that I am going to suffer in flickering, I am going to suffer in lumen depreciation, I am going to suffer in color changing, I am going to suffer in failure of luminaire. So I am ready to pay a premium if you are able to give me a reliable product. So my dear friends, there are customers who are looking for reliable product. So don't think that your business is only running around low cost product. Definitely there are low cost buyers, but there are customers who prefer reliable product also. And which are the third level of customers, you know? Today, I almost 18 days of my month, I'm on travel and I keep visiting lot many customers, different segments of customers. You know, these sustainable customers are increasing now. Who are sustainable preferred customers? Many corporates, they are looking for energy saving luminaires. Many corporates, they are looking for carbon neutral solutions. Many corporates, they are looking for their operating cost reduction from lighting. So there is a segment which you can get in where sustainable product can move. Price doesn't matter there. Don't worry, you don't need to compete for the 2 rupee, 4 rupee. You can find a sustainable customer and do decent amount of business if you are able to search for them. And at the most, there are another category of customer who prefer smart and intelligent solution, which I would say digitalization and all these things, data analytics and all these things are happening. You find very few segment customers in that smart and intelligent options also. Now where the industry is moving now, if you look at the anatomy of luminaires, there are certain 4 components over here. You can see LED driver, housing, optics and light engine. When we started LED industry, everybody was making dumb luminaires. Now the luminaire industry is moving towards efficiency. High efficacy chips are available, flicker free drivers are available, or glare free optics are available, highly effective housings are available. So if you incorporate all these components, your product will automatically become reliable and efficient. And you know, it doesn't stop there. What is the next stage of growth in lighting industry? It's nothing but smart and intelligent. All premium architects, all premium consultants, they all are working on smart and intelligent solutions for their projects. And if you are still stuck in the dumb luminaire manufacturing, my dear friends, it is high time for you to do a self-assessment and change into the next stage. Otherwise, you will be nowhere. So now, the dumb to efficient to smart to intelligent era is happening. So finally, if you want to go for that efficient and smart and intelligent, what technology you should understand? There is no rocket science, my dear friend. You should only understand how to make a tunable luminaire and how to make a dimmable luminaire. That's all. There is no rocket science. Roam around in this category of exhibitors and try to learn how can I make a dimmable luminaire and a tunable luminaire. That's all. If you are a luminaire manufacturer. And to make a dimmable and tunable luminaire, you must understand the driver technologies first. Don't even think that your education is over. If you are into business, you should educate yourself every day because technology is changing day by day and otherwise you will be easily out from this industry. So my dear friends, if you really want to make a dimmable and tunable luminaire, you must understand driver technology. What is happening in LED drivers? LED drivers was, first of all, once upon a time, it was only on-off. Now today, dimmable LED drivers are available. What type of dimming protocols are there? Triac dimming, which is an old conventional type of leading edge and trailing edge phase cut dimming, which is slowly moving out from this industry in commercial. Of course, it is there in residential area, residential segment. Triac dimming, 1 to 10 dimming, 0 to 10 dimming. DALI dimming, DALI 1.0, DALI 2.0. There is no rocket science, my dear friends. It's very simple to learn. But if you don't learn, you will still end up into that dumb luminaire manufacturing. So please try to understand, spare some time. I'm not here to give you a lecture on LED driver protocols, design and all these things. You don't need to learn anything. You need to understand how to make a dimmable luminaire and a tunable luminaire. And now the commodity era of LED. We are discussing on the transition of lights and its light sources. The commodity era is transforming to solution era. So there was a time we used to buy luminaires as a commodity. Now onwards, people are not preferring to buy it as a commodity. If you go to an architect, we work with a lot of architects. If you go to an architect, if you design a home project for you, he is not designing and preparing a BOQ of downlight. He is designing the project for mood lighting in my bedroom. He is designing the project for daylight harvesting in my hall. He is preparing a project for hygiene switching in my washroom. Is that a commodity? No, it's not a commodity. It's a solution. So my dear friends, the LED industry is moving from commodity to solution. So it is always better to understand how to make it, dimmable luminaire, how to make tunable luminaire, and how you can make a commodity into solution by incorporating the components like sensors, controllers and all. Now see the change here. See the change here. When FTL luminaire came into picture, it gave opportunity for driver manufacturer, luminaire manufacturer. When LED came into picture, it gave opportunity for electronic manufacturers to come in. Now when LED is transforming from commodity to solution, who is coming? Sensor manufacturers are coming into picture, automation controller manufacturers are coming into picture, software guys are coming into lighting industry, sir. Software guys are coming into lighting industry, and see the transition, how this evolution is giving opportunity to many people. And who is going to be your next competitor in lighting industry? Who is going to be your next competitor in lighting industry? Any clue? I'm going to name one of the biggest competitor for you in lighting industry. It's ICICI Bank. Hey, come on. ICICI Bank is going to be your competitor soon. You know why? Lighting is going from commodity to lighting as a service. LAS. Lighting as a service. A bank can provide lighting as a service by providing everything. And that too on ESCO models, you don't pay any rupee, I will finance for you, and from the saving you pay me the EMIs. So the competition level is also changing, my dear friends. No need to worry. No need to worry. There is only one thing you should start today, not tomorrow. There is only one thing you should start by sitting here. A mind to change my attitude. A decision to change my attitude. I am going to learn something new today, and I am going to learn how to make a smart and intelligent luminaire, which is the future. I am going to learn how to make a commodity into a solution, which is the future. And I am bringing in all my workforce, I am bringing in all my technical team and my workers and my next generation entrepreneurs into this, because this is the future. So my dear friends, inbuilt intelligence is the future. Wired and wireless controls are the future. Lighting control protocols are the future. So once you get into this, there is something which can happen beyond illumination. Lighting can enhance the performance. Lighting can improve productivity. Lighting can improve wellness, and lighting can take care of safety. And this doesn't happen through a commodity, it happens through a solution. So the way forward, as a conclusion, what lighting MSME should do now? Like I told you, before leaving this hall, have a mindset of thinking about something. From today, I'm going to learn something about the trends and technologies in lighting and try to incorporate it in my product portfolio. Number 2, the most important thing as a way forward an MSME must do is a diversified product management. Diversified product basket. You should always have a Me Too product. No worry about it. You should have Me Too product, but you should always have volume selling products also. But the topmost two baskets are very important. From today, start working on building some USP product. Start working on some emerging technology. Maybe one product, that's enough. But you are ready for the future, my dear friend. So this is how you can get into the next level of growth and MSME can grow. So make innovation a habit. Make upgrade a habit in your business and go for system and process automation. Nobody can stop you from changing from MSME into a very, very big corporate. That's a real success story. So, with all these limitations, and I would conclude over here. And thank you so much, my dear friends, for listening me so carefully. I couldn't see even a single person sleeping. Normally in my space, a lot of people sleep. But I couldn't see today even a single person sleeping. All of you were looking at me at a highly concentrated way, and that gave me a lot of energy. And thank you so much. If at all you need, like Mukesh Bhai was saying, if at all you need any knowledge, any awareness, please feel free to reach me. From LACMA side, we are always there to support MSMEs. We are LACMA guys. We are LACMA and we always take care of MSMEs, lighting MSMEs. And if you really need to have any knowledge, anything in terms of technical, anything in terms of product basket management, please do come to us. We will be happy to assist you. And if at all you take a round, you are most welcome to come to our stall where all these technologies are already installed. It's at F57 just next stall. You are most welcome to see that also. Thank you so much. Thank you LACMA for inviting me, and thank you Mr. Frankfurt for all your great support. Thanks a lot.
Sir, I request you to please be on the stage for a few minutes. I invite Mr. Rashid Anwar for felicitating Mr. Biju John